Joined by Jean Willi, the head coach of Bridgewater College women's basketball. They were picked number 4 in this year's preseason poll. Coach, talk to us a little bit about your club here in the preseason right now. You've got several players back, including a first-team all-conference performer in Jess Mullen.
Well, we do. We feel very fortunate with the group that we have this year, and we were certainly thankful to get Jess back and healthy. She missed the last 7 games of last season, and getting a little rust off early, certainly, but I think she's getting back into game form, so we're excited about that. Thus far she's provided some great leadership. She and my other senior, Katie Hottinger, who we might mention later, but we're moving in a good direction right now, and we're very excited.
Let's talk a little bit about that direction right now. You have several other returners coming in. Talk a little bit about the leadership you expect from them and what you expect from their play, but you also have a good-sized recruiting class coming in, too. Talk a little bit about how they're gelling with the team.
Sure. I mean, we're fortunate this year. We have 4 freshmen, 4 sophomores, 4 juniors, and 2 seniors. So it really is a nice squad as far as the balance and the size of classes. I think the returning players have done a tremendous job kind of taking the new players under their wing, which you always like to see as a coach, hope to build team chemistry early. In that incoming freshman class, as I mentioned, we have 4 players, 2 posts and 2 guards. 1 guard, which is from the Roanoke area, Jessie Strom, tremendous player from Glenver High School, and we have been really pleased with her play thus far. Also Cassidy Burkholder, a younger sister of Jordan Burkholder, who played for us, is coming in and giving us great performances in practice. 2 post players, Gabby Spinner, a 6-foot post from Liberty Bedford, very athletic, is giving us quality time in practice as well, and Osheen Kelly, a 6-foot post who was also a very good track athlete in high school. So we feel we've brought in some positions where we need help, and I believe that we got it.
Let's talk about the conference a little bit here. Looking at the poll, you would see, for people that have been fans of the league for a long time, you see some teams that are traditionally in places where they haven't been before. Talk a little bit about what you see with the transition of the league from some of the other teams making it jump up and really competing with the rest of the conference, making it very, very tight competition-wise.
Sure. Well, I think that it's a kudos to the coaches and their staffs. It's a kudos to the athletes in those programs wanting to get better, not being complacent, wanting to be up in the top 8, the top 6, whatever it may be. And, when you look at this year's preseason poll, certainly led by Guilford and Eastern Mennonite, they both have tremendous athletes in their programs. Both Stephanie and Kevin do wonderful jobs there. Right behind with Stephanie Dunmeyer from Wesleyan. And, as you just look down, as we saw going into the last game, I think, of the season last year, for people to get actually into the tournament, they were in for about 2 minutes, and because of another team's win, they were out of the tournament. And that just goes to show how close, actually, and competitive our conference has become, and certainly with the addition of Shenandoah, we have a new player to add into the mix as well, which we certainly welcome.
You led right into the next question here. The transition with Shenandoah coming in, 12 teams now in the conference, means a move from a 20-game balanced schedule to a 16-game unbalanced schedule, and also a change with the tournament from 8 teams in to all 12 make it. Give me your impressions on what you see, what you can expect for that this year.
Well, I think it's nice to have all teams get in. I think it puts pressure on you to be one of the top 4 that doesn't have to play that extra play-in game on Monday, to get a chance to come down here to the Civic Center where it's just a wonderful atmosphere. In addition, to try and schedule 8 to 9 non-conference games has been different. It's not something we've been accustomed to. Reaching out and reconnecting with some opponents who maybe we used to play, but then we really weren't able to because of the squeeze of the schedule. So it's been nice to kind of reconnect some of those relationships as well. So I think it's a positive thing.
Well, Coach, we look forward to seeing you and the Eagles on the court this season. Good luck this year.
Thank you, JJ.